What's up, guys? This is Webby, and this is your Monday Night Raw review for August 15th, 2016. This is the go-home show to SummerSlam, the 29th annual SummerSlam. And the question on all of our minds is, could WWE do a 180 from the disappointment from last week? And I can't say that I'm going to put all this show over, because I'm not. I'm going to put some of it over, but some of it I'm not. We had the New Day saying that they have rocks. Mr. McMahon has giant grapefruits. The New Day has rocks. Big E has ring post-itis. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, they're in the back popping eggs in a microwave. We have freaking the best of 7 between Cesaro and Sheamus. Like, we haven't seen that match 100,000 times. We have 2 or 3 segments of a walking advertisement for our ratings killer. Once again. We got to see a taxi driver wrestle tonight. Yeah, and I'm sure I'm going to get bombarded with a bunch of hate messages for saying that about Sami Zayn. But guess what? I do not care. Yeah. We got to see Rusev get buried. Yeah. By Roman Reigns. Oh, yeah. Woo! Get to see that again. All that and more tonight on Raw. Yeah. Yeah, all that. Got to see a disgusting, no good, putrid video clip of a walking advertisement. Ratings killer, no good, needs to get off the TV as much as he possibly can. Braun Strowman! Yeah! Woo! And then we had some good stuff. But don't worry, I'm going to rant about some of that other stuff once we get to it. Oh, and then we get to see the Shining Stars versus the Primetime Players. Yeah. What in the world is WWE doing? Who cares? Jinder Mahal by himself. Add him to the list. Walking advertisement for a ratings killer. No one cares about Jinder Mahal. I feel so sorry for Neville, a person that's got talent and he has to wrestle people like Jinder Mahal. Vince, what are you thinking? Yeah! Alright, let's get to the go-home show. So Seth Rollins calls out the demon outside before the show starts. Of course, he doesn't come out because they're going to build up the hype throughout the night of Seth Rollins looking for him. And then Seth Rollins vows that he's going to find the demon tonight. Rusev calls out Roman Reigns and says, "Whoa, I am not leaving this ring until Roman Reigns comes out. You disrespected my wife Lana last week. You shoved her face into a cake. You ruined her wedding dress. You are coming to apologize right now. I can't understand a word that comes out of your mouth. Oh, I'm a Bulgarian and brute." Mick Foley has had enough. He comes out and says, You're going to come out of the ring right now. You've had your time. You're going to have your time later on tonight. No, I'm leaving. I'm staying right here. You're a horrible general manager. Yep, Stephanie McMahon is out here right now. She knows how to handle wrestlers like me. I am the one and true champion. You come on to handle me right now. I never can understand a word that comes out of Rusev's mouth. Lana needs to talk for Rusev. That's all I can say about that. So Stephanie comes out, says, "How dare you talk to Mick Foley like that? You need to have respect for Mick Foley. Mick Foley is a legend. He is just awesome. He is just amazingly awesome, and he's a hardcore legend, and he's a great general manager, and I back any decision that he makes." It's a different type of Stephanie McMahon. That's all I can say. So Roman Reigns has had enough. He comes out. "Oh, yeah, you're a horrible champ. And you and Lana are going to make kids someday. And you're just going to make some horrible kids. And I'm going to take the championship this Sunday at SummerSlam." You know, we hear the same stuff come out of his mouth. Roman Reigns does not know how to talk on the mic, and every time he picks up the mic, people want to turn off the TV. Completely ruins the entire segment every time he picks up the microphone. Horrible. So anyway, Mick Foley makes a match that he's going to protect and stick up for Lana's honor, Rusev is, in the main event, and face Roman Reigns. Next, we get to see Sheamus face a taxi driver, Sami Zayn. They put on a pretty good match. They go back and forth. Sheamus says that Zayn has a lack of respect. Cesaro comes down, and with the help of Cesaro, Sami Zayn picks up the victory. Whoopee. So what? They put on a good match, but who cares? It's a match that means nothing. Kevin Owens and Jericho have a promo backstage. "Oh, Big Cass and Enzo are dumb. What are they a certified G of? Who made them a certified G? Big Cass doesn't know how to spell. Soft is not spelled S-A-W-F-T. Soft is spelled S-O-F-T. And they're going to get it at SummerSlam." Keeps on saying they're going to get it. They're going to get it at SummerSlam. They keep on asking me what it means. Jericho just keeps on saying they're going to get it. Kevin Owens finally explains it to us what it means. Thankfully, we know. And that means they're going to get hurt at SummerSlam. And they're going to get taught how to respect the stars at SummerSlam. Come back, and they have a segment in the back where Sheamus and Cesaro are in their face and yelling at each other, and Mick Foley has seen enough. And he makes a best-of-7 match. It starts at SummerSlam. Like, we have not seen this match enough. Will it be good matches? Yes, it will. But the more they wrestle each other, the less the feud means. I can't say that enough. The more they wrestle each other, the less the feud means. Will it be good matches? Yes. But how many times can we see the same match over and over and over and over and over again? The New Day versus the Dudleys. Who cares? We knew that the New Day was going to win. And they did. And then they start talking about how they have rocks. That's why I said that Vince says that he has giant grapefruits. And Big E is suffering from ring postitis. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are popping eggs in microwaves and all this stuff. I mean, come on. Really? So, they vow to retain their titles. And they said, well, you know, you weren't here last year, and just to let you know, we got our championship at SummerSlam last year. Nia Jax had a jobber match. That was alright. She's looking pretty good. I like how they're doing that. I like how they're building her up. Brock Lesnar. Now, I wish they had this later on in the show, instead of like right at the 8 o'clock hour. But he came out, and it was almost turned into a walking advertisement for a ratings killer. Almost. Because he was interrupted by Heath Slater. And he kept on proclaiming that he's the hottest free agent that has not been picked. And he proclaimed that he had to face Brock Lesnar tonight. And if you beat Brock Lesnar, then he got a contract for Raw. Heyman's like, oh, I'm trying to save you. And laughs at him. And he's not laughing at him. He's laughing at him. Excuse me. He's not laughing with him. He's laughing at him. And Heath Slater yells out, don't make fun of me. And Brock Lesnar says, oh, I respect that you're doing this for your kids, blah, blah, blah. Again, here, let's talk about this. And here's the part where you know that they just let Brock Lesnar say whatever he wants to say. Because he says, I don't give a about your kids. You have two options. You know, you can walk out, or you can stand here and continue to off. And Heath Slater, being the idiot that he is, even though he knew that this was coming, went to punch Brock Lesnar, and he got leveled. He got taken to Suplex City, and he got F5'd. Pretty much, he got a statement to Randy Orton. That's all that was. And that was pretty much the segment. Paul Heyman said a few words. They left. Big Cass versus Kevin Owens. Big Cass won by disqualification because Chris Jericho knocked out Enzo and interfered, beat up Big Cass, Codebreaker, kicked Big Cass in the face. Kevin Owens did, laid him out. Look, we all know what's going to happen at SummerSlam. They're at the Barclays Center. They're in New York. Enzo and Cass are going to win. So, and then for about 20 minutes, we had a walking advertisement for a ratings killer. The Shining Stars versus the Primetime Players. What on earth is Darren Young and Titus O'Neil doing with Bob Backlund? This is almost so bad I don't even feel like talking about it, but I'm going to. Comes out. Of course, we know that at some point in the match, one of those two is going to turn on each other. And this just proves that Darren Young is not going to be great again. A couple minutes into a match, Titus O'Neil gets hit by accident. Titus O'Neil hops in the ring, does his finisher on Darren Young, lays out. Shining Stars is your winner. Whoop-de-doo. Ratings killer. Next match. The only thing I can say is I feel sorry for Neville. Because he is getting put in a ratings killer by facing Jinder Mahal, who gets signed to Raw and we all knew was going nowhere. Got signed to be a jobber. So who cares? Neville gets the victory. But who cares? Yeah, who cares? They're not going to do anything with him. All they're going to do is stick him in the Cruiserweight division. Will they do anything with him? No. Absolutely not. So who cares? Who cares about what I put on my notes for this match? Who cares? It's not even worth talking about. Neville gets the victory. I think the match was only a little over a minute. Seth Rollins comes out. Finally have a pretty good segment. We get to see the Demon. He talks about how nothing can stop him. That he's the face that's going to destroy the Demon on Sunday. And nothing's going to stop him becoming the first ever Universal Champion. Nothing. And Finn Balor comes out as the Demon and walks down, crawls down. It was a sight to see. They have a stare down. They get into it. Knocks him out of the ring. Finn Balor knocks Seth Rollins out of the ring and jumps over the top rope. The only thing I can say is Finn Balor looks great heading into SummerSlam. Seth Rollins looks great heading into SummerSlam. Seth Rollins really made Finn Balor look great this week. I'm not saying Finn Balor doesn't look great by himself, but I know that they're having Seth Rollins help him look great. And they both are going to tear down Barclays Center this Sunday. And then the club faced Archers and Goldust. Short work. The New Day came down, attacked the club. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And they were going to hit him with that trumpet. And they got away. Look, y'all know my opinion. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are going to walk away with those tag team titles on Sunday. Charlotte beats Alicia Fox. Sasha Banks comes down to the ring, gets attacked by Dana Brooks and Charlotte. And then We had a walking advertisement for a ratings killer. Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. Had a segment of Braun Strowman. Absolutely horrible. I almost thought we were going to be lucky tonight and not have to see him on the television. I thought Vince would come to his senses and not put him on, but we had to have a segment with him. He had to advertise him. He didn't have a match, thankfully. But he had to put a segment showing that, oh my gosh, he is the most destructive force in WWE today. That's what I think of Braun Strowman. And in the main event, Rusev versus Roman Reigns. And I said at the beginning that Rusev got buried. Look, Rusev looked great during this match. He took it to Roman Reigns throughout the entire match. In the end, look, it ended just like it always has in the past. Roman Reigns on top. When will this end? The only thing I can say is it's understandable that Roman Reigns won. But Rusev had better win on Sunday. Reigns had better lay down on Sunday. There's a few instances in this match, and this is where I'm going to say that Roman Reigns is still in deep water with WWE. There's a few instances in this match that really showed that he's in deep water still. There's two instances that he went for the Superman punch that used to he would have knocked his opponent out flat. And Rusev reversed it. And there was an instance where Roman Reigns hit the Superman punch, and with a superstar like Rusev, the match would have been over. Used to. And I don't like saying that because I like Rusev, but you know, he is the United States champion. It's not like he's a main eventer. So he hit the Superman punch and Rusev kicked out. And I like the fact that Rusev kicked out. It's showing that there is some sign of a new era. But in the end, Roman Reigns won as always. So I really hope they don't take the championship off Rusev at SummerSlam. So that's your Raw review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Comment below. Subscribe. Don't forget that tomorrow night you got your SmackDown review. Tomorrow afternoon you got SmackDown preview. Wednesday you got NXT and Cruiserweight Classic review. Thursday I will have my SummerSlam preview and predictions. Friday, I will have my rivalries discussion. So in the comments below, let me know which rivalry you would like to hear. And then Sunday, I will have my SummerSlam review. So you have all that to look forward to this week right here on this channel. So until I see you again, catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.